Have you ever experienced a loss so great that it had you spinning, not knowing what was next or what to do? Friend, I have been there so many times that in today's video, I want to talk about when loss is actually preparation for your blessings. We are in unprecedented times, okay? Everywhere you look, there's something going haywire. And it has literally been such a wild ride, I'd say, for the past 6-7 years, that it's not uncommon for people to feel like they are disheveled or confused. And I'm one of those people. Last year, I experienced job loss. I wasn't prepared, and it really had me rethinking everything. But here's the thing that I can acknowledge now is that before I lost the job, I knew I was supposed to be doing something else. This whole week, I've spent time talking to you about what I'm doing in my 30s to prepare for my 40s. But let's talk about the lessons that I'm learning in these 30s. One of them being that loss is preparation for the blessings. I posted this reel on Instagram, and it has gotten so much love, not because it's really, really great, but because I'm being vulnerable. I'm literally crying on video. And I didn't share it because I want people to feel pity for me. I shared it because I want people to see themselves in the content. I know I'm not alone. I know that I'm not the only adult experiencing loss in this season of my life. And we're not taught enough about what to do when we experience loss. And I hate that for us. It's so damaging to the psyche, to the spirit, to just the aspects of self when you aren't prepared for a loss. And many of the times we're not. And so if you've experienced a job loss, loss of someone, loss of love, loss of a relationship, loss of yourself, I hope that the story that I shared today, I hope that all the things that I speak to today really lighten the mood for you. I hope that it reminds you that there is a blessing. If not here currently, it's already on the way. Like I shared last year, I experienced a job loss that I wasn't prepared for. And I'd heard my spirit say to start coaching again, life coaching. I got certified in life coaching in 2016. And I was doing some amazing work at 26, working with women who were almost twice my age, pouring into them, helping them see perspective. I knew the value and impact of the work that I was doing. And it got really difficult to manage when these clients of mine started to experience things that I had not touched yet. I'm talking divorce, quitting their job after 25 years to like do something completely different. I felt the weight of imposter syndrome show up and tell me that I did not have the skill. And honestly, I didn't. So I didn't want to just take money and try to help people work through things that I had no sense of the weight of it. So I stopped coaching and got sucked into my corporate job, and the rest is history. Here we are, 2025 last year, I heard get back to coaching and I was so ignoring it. I was like, I'm not doing that again. There's so many life coaches. Everybody coach this, coach that. I don't know who my clients would be. What am I even going to talk about? All the things. And I honestly let fear take stage, and I just didn't want to touch it. But then I lost the job, and it was just one of those things that happens, And as I sat with the weight of it, I just remembered my spirit saying, get back to coaching. And so I did. I put some feelers out there, and I actually got wind of someone wanting to work with me. And friend, I hadn't even built my website by this time. So I was like fresh in the field again. Someone wanted to work with me. They didn't care about the site. They just really wanted to do the work. And I was so committed. I put together some package pricing and sent it off. And my first client was a guy. And that was really new for me because I have been working with women my entire career. And to have a guy see me experience me and want to work with me on a deeper level was so inspiring to me that I got that website up and running, and I started just putting some feelers out, letting people know that I was back in the coaching space. And y'all, that was in October of last year. It is February. In the months in between October and February, I have launched a retreat in Thailand that's coming in July. I have worked with over 50 people so far. And yesterday I launched a group coaching container that I'm kicking off in March for people in transition. What I recognize now is that all that loss was preparation for what I am living in today. If I had still been at that job, I would have not had the time or the energy to execute in the way that I'm executing the things that I'm sharing with the world. I would not have had the testimony or the space to share from my heart. I would not have had the same level of vulnerability that I am able to share with people had I not gone through the experience that I did. And this wasn't my first job loss. This was the first time that a job loss made me feel so deeply. I was really heavily involved, and I had been for years, and to have such short notice and just have to drop everything was really, really something for me. What I was able to cultivate was not something that I knew what I would do with it, but it was the act of being present with everything that was coming up and being able to reflect on the ability to be present in the situation and to sit in it is what has helped me to work with and inspire and guide so many other people in their transitions. My pause, shift, pivot framework, the thing that I've been talking about for pivot season, the thing that I talk about in these videos and that I'm talking about in my coaching container and my sessions and at the retreat, is important to me because I think when we experience loss, our first act is do something, right? Like if you experience a job loss, you are immediately thinking about updating your resume, telling a few people, going on LinkedIn, going to do some research, right? You're just in do mode because you want to get back to some sense of normalcy. But what I recognize now is that the first act when you are in transition, when you are experiencing a loss, is to pause. Because that pause gives you so much insight, the clarity, the intuitive voice that grows when you're still is what helps you shift and pivot. And I am a testament to the power of the pause. I stayed so still after that loss. I came back to Thailand and I was like, let me just stay still. I'm still gonna be doing things, but let me not be rash. Like I am not struggling from losing that position, so I'm okay. And I know my situation may not be your situation, but even if you can just pause for a few days to give yourself the space to get some clarity and to trust what's coming up for you, trust what you're hearing. When you are ready to take action, it won't be from a place of fear. It won't be from the imposter syndrome voice showing up. It'll be alignment to what is calling you. And I am so encouraged to teach people this method of being because we don't always know how to do it. And that's okay. I know it's okay because I was there too. But when you see the power of the pause, when you see how you can go from, I don't know what I want to do next, I don't know where I'm going next, I don't know what I want to be next, to I got it, to aha, to the light bulb just turning on. When you experience that, it is unlike anything else. It is so empowering to find the answers within yourself. And sometimes people don't want to do that. They want to be told what to do next. They want to be shown the way and they want to be, have all the steps laid out. And honestly, friend, that may work for some people, but it don't work for me. I want the intuitive guidance here, because when I pause and I listen to myself, I am always amazed at how the Most High, how God, how Spirit shows up in my life. I am always blown away by the blessings that come from taking action based on me pausing. And in this season, as I've got back to coaching, as I've talked to so many people, gained wisdom from lived experience, I know that loss is preparation for blessings. I know it. I am 100% convinced. And in this season of transition for so many people, transition of so many things, my work here is to remind you that you're not alone. My work here is to encourage you to get support, because you don't have to do this by yourself. My mission here is to create spaces where you feel comfortable enough to come to share your truth, to heal in community, and to be inspired to shift your perspective so that you can do what you need to do for you. That's the goal. Do what you need to do for yourself and watch the world get better. If you're in transition and you don't want to do it by yourself, I would love for you to join the coaching container. It kicks off March 7th. It's called Pause, Shift, Pivot. And again, we are pausing long enough to gain the clarity so that we can move and take aligned action. It's a small, intimate group of us, so you don't have to worry about everybody knowing your business, right? But it's a space to be honest, to gain clarity, and to just show up in your authenticity, knowing that you're not alone. I'm right there with you. I want to leave you with this. If you're in your gap season, if you're in transition, if you're experiencing a swift pivot, if you feel a little disheveled right now about life, to drop in the comment where it is that you're struggling. I would love to even provide resources for you to support you along the journey, because it's not easy. It's pretty crazy sometimes, honestly. It doesn't make any sense to do alone. So let's do it together. If you're not following me on social media, go ahead and follow me at It's Kenisha B on Instagram. And if you are not already subscribed, click the subscribe button and journey with me. Today is day 27, friend. I am on a journey posting 100 days on YouTube. And next week, I'll probably try something different. But if you enjoyed this last week of videos of me just showing up, no script, sharing with you what I think, where I am, and where I'm going, please let me know in the comments so that I know that someone out there appreciates this style of video. And if nothing else, friend, I will see you tomorrow for day 28. Thank you so much for watching, and I appreciate you for being here. Peace.